Hi everyone, it's Amanda Gilmore from She Creates by the Seashore. I am an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up and I'm located in Ladysmith, British Columbia on Vancouver Island. So I wanted to share a non-traditional Christmas card with you this evening using the Every Good Wish stamp set and focusing on the Winter Wonder Textured Impressions Embossing folder that can be found in the 2017 Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalogue. So let's dive in and get started. The traditional or the non-traditional color that we're going to be using tonight is one of the 2017 through 2019 Stampin' Up! In colors, and it's called Tranquil Tide. So this is our base of our card, and it's 8.5 by 11, just scored and cut in half. So that measures 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then we have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is just 1/4 of an inch smaller than the base. And then another piece of Tranquil Tide that, again, just 1/4 of an inch all the way around. That's a bit smaller. I'm trying to decide on what I want to start with. Why don't we let's do the stamping first. We'll get that out of the way. So the Every Good Wish is a photopolymer stamp set. So I have, what is this called? Just the piece of, the pierce mat, the stamping pierce mat. So with the photopolymer, you have to use the pierce mats. It just gives a better impression. And I think I'm going to use the Be Merry stamp from this set. So if you are watching me live, say hello so I know that you're here watching. And if this video has already been posted live, definitely comment below and let me know that you've seen it and that you've watched it and that it's coming up in your newsfeed. All right. So we'll just take, this is a little bit big for this block, but I think we'll be okay. And I've changed my my camera. I'm using just my iPhone, but I've changed the setup, so I'm hoping this is okay on your end. Okay. There we go, just press it down. So this stamp set kind of gives off a bit of like a watercolor effect without having to do any of the work, which I really like. All right, just giving my stamp a clean. That's what you heard, the whoosh. All right, we'll let that dry a little bit. And we're going to use the Big Shot, so I'm going to bring it in here. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Yeah, actually it's okay. So I've got my magnetic platform and then a cutting pad, and I'm just going to put my stamped image there. And the framelit that I'm using is the Stitched Shape framelits. And it's great because it has, it's got circles, it's got ovals, and it's got squares. So it's great for all different types of cards that you're making. So I'm just, there we go. Some of the image is going to be cut off a little bit, but should be okay. Then we'll just put our other cutting plate on top, run it through our Big Shot. And we're not actually finished with the Big Shot yet, but I will just put it aside for now. Sorry, I have my Big Shot cutting station is behind me. So that's what I'm just moving over. Okay, so my stamp is done. And then let's bring this back in. Let's take our layer of the Tranquil Tide, and we're going to use that that Winter Wonder embossing folder. And this card I actually cased, and if you have ever heard of the term case, it means copy and share everything. So I cased it from one of my amazing team leaders, one of my uplines. Her name is Ange McKay, and she actually got it from another demonstrator as well. So casing is wonderful because it, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that my snowflake is straight. Casing is wonderful because it's a great way to share artwork. Okay, here we go. So then we'll just run this through the Big Shot, and with this, bring the Big Shot back. So we've got our Big Shot platform, and then our cutting pad, our embossing folder can go right down there, and then our cutting pad on top. And I actually have two cutting pads, one for embossing and the other for using like my framelits and my dies. Just because the when you're using your framelits, it leaves a bit of an impression in the cutting pad. So that's the embossed one there. Okay, what do I want to do next? So let's take this and we're going to put this on the Whisper White cardstock, and I'm just going to use my snail adhesive just in each corner here. And that will go right on top the Whisper White. So again, it's just 1/4 inch smaller each. Oh, is that straight? That's not really straight. Smaller on each side. Come on, Amanda. That's okay. We will make it work. There, that's a bit better. Sorry. I was going to use my fast fuse, but thank goodness I didn't, because I was able to bring it up. Okay, there we go. That looks all right. It's a little, it'll be okay. All right, and then we're going to use some of our Tranquil Tide ribbon. It's the finely woven ribbon. So we're just going to use a piece just down the center of the snowflake here. And to adhere that, I'm just going to take a tiny piece of the fast fuse, run it through, and that will just keep the ribbon adhered. And we'll just wrap it all the way around. Not super center, is it? Probably just bring it up. Yeah, we can. Okay. All right. Again, just a tiny piece of fast fuse. I started making Christmas cards about a week ago, and it feels good to. I think I'm ahead, but you watch. I'll be making them into December. So let's just bring this piece of ribbon down. Not very straight, is it? Sorry, I'm just being super picky. There, that's probably a bit better. Okay, and then what we will do is we will layer that on our Tranquil Tide cardstock here. There we go. And then we will put our, last but not least, our image on our card, and I'll use dimensionals. Pop it up a little bit. So this card that I'm sharing with you today is actually one of the cards that I'm going to be offering in my coffee and card class this coming Wednesday evening from 6:30 to 7:30. You come to my house and you make 3 cards for the cost of $10. If you decide to make a $30 purchase on that night, you get the card class for free. So this is one of them that we're going to be making. Registration is now closed for this coming Wednesday, but if you're interested in something in the future, have a look on my Facebook page, and there you will find events that I have created on the Facebook page. So here's another one that I made earlier this evening, still using that Every Good Wish stamp set. So this is the Peace, Love, and Joy image, and this is the Be Merry. So they're great cards, and I think they're just super quick for wanting to make a lot of Christmas cards. So thanks so much for watching, and please leave a comment below on what you think of this cards, if you like the Be Merry, or if you are more drawn to the Peace, Love, and Joy stamped image. Again, thanks so much for watching, and take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.